Welcome back to the channel where we keep it real with all the latest in celeb news, sports drama, and those heartfelt stories that hit you right in the feels. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell because we've got some emotional stuff today that's gonna make you think twice about life, love, and keeping things private in the spotlight. Alright, let's dive in. Imagine being the dad of two NFL superstars like Travis and Jason Kelce, dealing with all the fame that comes with your son's high-profile romance with Taylor Swift, and then bam, you lose the love of your life out of nowhere. That's a heartbreaking reality for Ed Kelce right now, as he's mourning the death of his girlfriend, Maren Maguire, who passed away on August 1st at 74, surrounded by her loved ones. This news just dropped via her obituary, and it's got everyone talking about love, loss, and how even in the chaos of global attention, some relationships stay beautifully low-key. Stick with me for the next 5 minutes as I break down the facts, share Ed's wise words on love that he passed to his boys, and those sweet, funny stories about Maren meeting Taylor Swift. It's a mix of sad, inspiring, and totally human. If you're into the Kelce family vibes or just real talk life lessons, you're gonna want to hear this. Let's get into it. Okay, so first off, let's talk about Maren Maguire. This woman sounds like an absolute gem based on everything her loved ones are saying. Her obituary paints this picture of someone full of kindness, wit, and this gentle strength that left a mark on everyone she met. She was 74 when she passed, and it was peaceful, with family around her, which is honestly the way you'd hope it goes. But what's really touching is how Ed and Maren managed to keep their relationship super private, even with the whole world watching the Kelce family. Thanks to Travis dating Taylor Swift, every little detail about these guys is under a microscope, from game day outfits to family dinners. Yet Ed and Maren stayed out of the spotlight, just living their lives on their own terms. It's kinda refreshing, right? In a world where everything's blasted on social media, they chose to keep it real and low-key. Dang, that's goals for anyone navigating fame or just everyday chaos. Now, shifting gears a bit, Ed recently opened up about the advice he's given Travis and Jason when it comes to love and women, and man, it's some solid, down-to-earth stuff. He says the lessons were taught a long time ago. The basics like being genuine with your feelings, respecting women from a young age, and just being yourself. No fancy love guru vibes here. Ed's like, be honest, don't toy with someone's emotions. And he admits he doesn't really dish out love advice beyond that because his boys grew up understanding it as a norm. I mean, come on, with sons like Travis, who's out here in this whirlwind romance with Taylor, and Jason, who's married and all settled, it seems like Ed's word stuck. It's that old school wisdom, right? In today's dating app world full of games, hearing a dad emphasize respect and honesty feels like a breath of fresh air. Makes you wonder what advice your own folks gave you. Drop it in the comments if something similar rings true for you. And speaking of the Taylor Swift connection, Ed shared this hilarious story about meeting her for the first time, and Maren was right there saving the day. He was chatting with Odyssey's 92.3 The Fan, and he goes, I mentioned to Maren, oh my God, I don't know. I know this kid, but I don't know what her name is. Geez, like a real idiot. And Maren's like, this is Taylor Swift, you idiot. Oh man. That's peak dad energy, totally relatable and funny. He later told the LA Times that Taylor and Maren actually hit it off, getting to know each other a bit. At that first game Taylor came to, Ed says they chatted, but there were so many people around, he didn't want to hog her time. Other folks were coming up, but they had a nice conversation. And get this, Maren even teased Taylor when she posed for a photo with Ed, joking, hey, that's my boyfriend. Whoa, that's such a light-hearted, human moment amid all the hype. It shows Maren had this witty side that could roll with a celebrity circus without missing a beat. Ed mentioned everybody's watching now, and it's been fun, but you can tell Maren brought that grounding energy to the family. Wrapping this up because time flies when you're diving into stories like this, Ed's loss is a reminder that behind the touchdowns, tours, and tabloid headlines, life's about those genuine connections. Maren's obituary highlights how her kindness and strength touched so many, and it's clear she was a rock for Ed during this crazy Kel spotlight era. If you're feeling this, take a moment to appreciate the people in your life. You know? What do you think about Ed's love advice or that funny Taylor story? Share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading them and might feature some next time. If this hit home or you learned something new, give it a like to spread the love, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into celeb lives, sports scoops, and real human stories. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Stay kind out there, and I'll catch you in the next one.